Hi guys, welcome back to my Brave XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Fledgling Warrior. He has two forms unlike Mon, okay? So let's start from the normal form. So on the normal form, he gets 150% Dragon, Reaper, Aquatic, and 200% Demon Killer. I can say this is insane because yes, he is actually a tanker, not a damage dealer. He can deal some damage, yes, I know, but yes, these killers are really kind of overkill for tank in my opinion, and thankfully that doesn't make his defense capabilities bad. Okay, he gets amazing 3 fatal damage protection, so yes, you can safely protect your party from physical attack. Okay, really nice, but I can say this fatal damage protection is not that important at this point, because if you really need to take fatal damage, that means yes, your dark vision score gonna suffer. Okay, so it's good, but also kinda unnecessary on today's standard, unless we have trial in the future which require this. Okay, and also like Mon, this Fledgling Warrior also can become good breaker. Okay, he can break 85% attack and magic break, so very useful. And the downside is it only affects one target, but still it's very good. He has semi super dispel because it can only remove attack and magic buff from one enemy, but still it is really important on the battle. And he also gets Protect Ga, which give you 300% defense, 75% physical, and 50% general mitigation. So yes, very similar to Mon. And he can chain with Mirror of Equity on this form, so I can say kinda meh, but using this also give yourself 75% damage mitigation, so you will need this Mirror of Equity chain. Okay, and like other tanks, he also has preemptive cover, which can be good or bad, depends on situation. But again, if you need better damage mitigation for himself, then make sure you cast his normal ability Physical Cover, which gonna gives all allies 230% all stats buff and 65 to 80% mitigation to himself, so it's better compared to the preemptive cover. Now for the limit burst, I can say that the limit burst is pretty good because it is non-elemental, okay, and it is also based on the defense. Okay, so it's better than Mon, who is locked to fire element. But the main drawback from this limit burst is yes, it is 24 hits attack. So I don't know which chaining family can be chained with this one. Maybe Mirror of Equity, because it has 24 hits. Okay, but again, I'm not sure. But if you cannot chain this, then this kind of hurt the damage the limit burst deals to the enemy. And luckily you can use this limit burst on the first turn, because yes, if you manage to make him into X+2, because this has better break. Okay, 87% for attack. But again, if you really need attack and magic break on the first turn, then it's better to use the Brave Shift form. So let's take a look on that form. So on Brave Shift form, he is about the same. He still has that amazing killers and good passives, okay? But the main difference is on this form, he is not your breaker anymore, okay? So this can be quite tough situation. Yes, you can break the enemy using his limit burst, but if somehow you cannot use your limit burst, then yes, you will be dead, okay? Because he doesn't have normal ability to sustain the attack and magic break until you are ready to use your limit burst. But again, that's maybe not a huge deal on today's standard. The best part for this Fledgling Warrior is actually on this Brave Shift form, because on this Brave Shift form, he has something really unique, and that is 30 times LB damage modifier buff to all allies for 2 turns. Okay, we still don't have something like this on the game from what I can remember. Okay, for Roberta, she increased your abilities damage modifier, not limit burst damage. So I also assume this can be combined with something like Typhus and STMR. So just imagine if this is really combinable, that means your finisher gets plus 60 times damage modifier. And that's really huge damage boost, especially if you manage to get 600% limit burst damage for your finisher. So yes, this is what make you pull for him. Okay, not because the tanking capabilities, in my opinion, because yes, tanker, I can say that they are really not that important on today. Okay, they are important. Okay, yeah, just don't twist my word. Okay, I believe you get what I mean. But this is the key ability that you want. Okay, if you want to get this ability, go ahead, get him. But if you don't think you need 30 times limit burst damage modifier, I don't think you should get him. Okay, and for the limit burst, this time it is only 7 hits attack, so it's better compared to the normal form. But again, there's a drawback. It is locked to light element, so it is not flexible. Sure, you can make this LB dealing 2 damage because it is physical attack, but yeah, the point is it is not flexible. Okay, and like you can see that the break also 89% attack, 85% magic. So because he is not SLB character, you can use this limit burst start from the first turn. So yes, it's better than Mont. Okay, so Mont just got killed in my opinion. Okay, but again, yes, the main selling point is the plus 30 times limit burst damage modifier. And again, on this form, you can chain with bolting strike, which is more chaining friendly on today's standard. Okay, unlike Mirror of Equity. But the really bad thing about this form is you only last for 4 turns. So he is not true Brave Shifter. So make sure you time your attack, okay? Make sure you switch to Brave Shift and then use the plus 30 times limit burst damage modifier. Okay, because the limit burst damage modifier only lasts for 2 turns. And it's only available on the 4th turn. So yes, it complements SLB character. But yes, that's it. Now let's compare him to Mont. So Mont is still better in terms of damage potential because he deals 290 times fire damage based on his defense. So of course, in terms of damage, Mon is better. But again, Mon is locked to fire element, so it's not like you can use him on all battles, okay? So, in my opinion. Okay? And yes, other than that thing, I can say that this Fledgling Warrior or the Warrior of Light are simply better than Mon, okay? Because powerful break on the first turn, flexible element on the normal form, and plus 30 times damage modifier for limit burst. Okay, so Mon doesn't have something like that. Okay, so in the end, my conclusion for Fledgling Warrior, he is really, I can say, meta character at this point. Why meta? Because yes, like I said, he can gives you 30 times limit burst damage modifier. So it's like Typhus SDMR. Yes, it's good if you don't have it, but you want to have it because you want to max the damage, right? So yeah, after all, we are at this point, it's all about scoring high score on Dark Vision. So character like this, I can say that this type of character on the past will be skipped. Okay, I can say that, oh, I don't need to think, okay, this character is pretty meh, but because the main content is dealing as many damage as possible, then this type of character is meta. Okay, this 30 times damage modifier gonna help you a lot on reaching higher rank on Dark Vision. That's why if you really care about your Dark Vision score, I can say that he is the character you must pull this time, because his limit burst damage modifier works for all type of attack, okay? Yes, for limit burst, but it works for magical, physical, so yes, he can be used maybe for a long time, at least until we get like plus 40 times limit burst damage modifier. Yes, until that happen, he gonna become meta characters. That's why I rank him as 10 out of 10. Okay, and his charge mastery word is also important for Final Fantasy 1 character, especially for Garland. Okay, if you want to max it, but yes, I don't think I need Garland that much. And the best part is his vision card. His vision card is really good. Remember that you can get it on X+1, and it can be used by other physical tankers. So it's not restricted to series unit. Like, you know that we kinda rare to get physical cover tank card, okay? So this time is a good chance to get this. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about this character. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy FFBE Guide. Bye bye guys!